Good afternoon, folks. It's a beautiful sunny day here in Buena Vista, and we've got ourselves another doubleheader. Today, it's our Knights versus NC Wesleyan. Our defense today, we've got Connor Robley in left field, Mason Jones in center field, Ben Agnew in right field. For the infield, we've got Ryan Ferris at catcher. We've got Derek Stouffer at first base. We've got Bales at second base, and we've got Leonardo Jr. at third base. And on the mound today, starting us off, is Jeff Hill. All right, stepping into the box for NC Wesleyan is number 5, Hayes. Nice ground ball right up to first base. They tag him out. Derek beats him with his feet. That's a good first out for the Knights. Great pitch placement by Jeff Hill, putting that on the inside, making him swing, taking a bad hit, leading to our first out. Good strike from Jeff Hill. Another ground ball goes foul. That's 2 strikes on the count. Swings, another ground ball. Derek makes a great catch. Jeff's going to beat him in the foot race for 3 outs. What are they? That's 2 outs. Sorry, not 3. Getting excited. Great play. Great diving catch from Stouffer. Great run from Jeff. Great play. Good defense from the Knights. At bat right now is number 24, Hartman. That one goes just to the outside. That one goes low. Count 2 balls, no strikes. That one's called ball, just barely on the outside. Three balls, no strikes. Jeff puts that one on the insides for the 4 ball. Hartman's going to take his base. At bat now, number 54, Flowers for NC Wesleyan. That was called ball just on the inside. Now goes to the outside. Hartman with an aggressive leadoff there. Two balls, no strikes. Puts that one high on the outside again. 3 balls, no strikes. Good strike from Jeff. Catches the corner of the box. That one goes high. Ball 4. Runner now in scoring position for NC Wesleyan. 2 outs on the board, though. Play is at any plate. Puts that one on the inside. It's going to be called a ball. At bat now for NC Wesleyan is Williams. Calls that one a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. He gets him to swing. That's 2 strikes. It's a good movement on that ball. Put it just underneath the bat. Called foul. Batter barely gets a piece of that one. 2 strikes. NC Wesleyan has a runner on second and a runner on first. Puts that one in the dirt. They're going to move. It's going to be some free bases for NC Wesleyan. That one comes in just high of the box. Full count. He swings. That one's going to go foul. Full count. Still on the board. That one just barely high. That's ball 4. Bases loaded for NC Wesleyan. Crowd not happy with that call from the umpire. At bat now for NC Wesleyan, Brazow. That one is hit. Goes into center field. Comes in front of Mason. Mason misses the ball. He steps back up. The throw. They're going to get him at second. He's safe. NC Wesleyan's going to score twice on that run, on that hit. Runner on third, runner on second. At bat now, 46, Kraus. That's called strike. Another good strike from Jeff Hill. Count 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one goes foul. Count still 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one's pop fly into right field. Ben's looking at it. Easy catch for Ben. That's going to get us out of the inning. We're going to take a break as we move to the bottom. All right, welcome to the bottom of the first inning. At bat right now, left fielder Connor Robley. The count right now, no balls, 1 strike. He makes contact with that one. It's going to drop right into right field. Connor's looking at maybe 2. They're going to hold him at 2. Great hit from Connor Robley. At bat now, Seth Lloyd. Lloyd shows bunt. They think about maybe trying to throw Robley out at first. It's going to be one strike for Lloyd. That one goes on the outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one goes outside again. 2 balls, 1 strike. Lloyd showing some patience in the box. They try to get Robley at first. He's safe. That one's go on the inside. That's 3 balls, 1 strike. On the mound for NC Wesleyan is number 31, Volk. Seth Lloyd makes contact with that one. It goes past the first baseman. Robley looks. He's gone for 3. It goes all the way back to the right to the fence. Seth is going to take a double. Robley's running it in. He's going to slide. He's safe. That's a run for the Knights. Great hit from Seth Lloyd. Makes it past the first baseman and the right fielder. Great double and RBI for Seth Lloyd. In the box now, designated hitter, Zach Gersten. He shows bunt. That's going to be a strike. Gersten lines up to hit. Lloyd takes the lead off. He makes contact. It's going to go foul. That's going to be 2 strikes for Zach Gersten. He makes contact with that one. It's coming deep into right field. Right fielder lines up on it. He's going to get the throw, or the catch. Right fielder throws it to third base to hold Lloyd. That's second. That's going to be the first out for NC Wesleyan. At bat now, number 23, Mason Jones. He shows bunt. Seth Lloyd tries to steal third. He slides. He's out. That's going to be 2 outs for NC Wesleyan. That one goes onto the inside. Called ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Two balls, no strikes. Sorry. He makes contact with that one. It's going to go foul down the third base line. 2 balls, 1 strike for Mason Jones. That one goes low. That's 3 balls, 1 strike. Full count for Mason Jones. He gets him to swing. That's 3 outs. We're going to move to the top of the second inning. Score 2-1. NC Wesleyan on top. We're going to take a break. Welcome to the top of the second inning. At bat for NC Wesleyan is number 21, Elias. That one goes high on the inside. That's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike is the call. That one's hit deep into center field. Jones and Lloyd make a run for it. Jones is going to make the catch for the first out of the inning. Great communication from Lloyd and Jones as Jones makes that catch. Call 1 ball, no strikes. Oh, my apologies. Last hitter was number 46, Kraus. On the in the box right now is number 21, Elias. Good strike from Jeff. 2 balls, 1 strike. That ball's going to go high. 3 balls, 1 strike. Now goes on the inside. Batter's going to take his base. At bat now, number 5, Hayes. He shows bunt. They try to get him at first. He's safe. 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, just 1 ball. Now counts 1 ball, 1 strike. They try to throw him out at first. That's a good strike from Jeff Hill. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out on the inning. That one's cracked down. Shortstop. Lloyd tries to get it to Bales on second. The runner beats him. That's a base hit for number 5, Hayes. At bat now, number 29, Brown. That ball's going to go high. Count, 1 ball, no strikes. Good strike from Jeff Hill. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one's high on the outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. That one's hit. It's going to go foul. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out on the play. NC Wesleyan has a runner on first and on second. Here's the hit. It's a ground ball to first. It's going to skip past the first by the sim fillers. Agnew's going to make the throw. They're going to turn to try and get him at home. They try to get him at 3. They got him. That's 2 outs. NC Wesleyan does score on the play. 2 outs. Score now 3-1. NC Wesleyan on top. Some great throws from Ben Agnew and second baseman Bales. Good strike from Jeff. No balls, 1 strike. That one's cracked. It's going into center field. Jones is going to scoop it up. He misses it. They're running for 3. He's looking at home. They're going to hold him. That's going to be a double for NC Wesleyan. And a score. Two outs on the play. Runner on third and second. That one's going to go high on the outside. That's going to be 2 balls for Jeff Hill. Coach is coming to the mound. All right. We are resuming play. Jeff Hill's still on the mound. Hound comes in just a little high. 2 balls, no strike, or 3 balls, no strikes. Good strike from Jeff Hill. 3 balls, 1 strike. That one's going to go wide. Bases are now loaded for NC Wesleyan. One's going to go just to the outside. 1 ball, no strikes. That one's cracked. It's going to go foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch. That one also goes foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one goes foul. One ball, 2 strikes. Still the count. Good strike. They call him out. That's Jeff Hill's first K to get us out of the inning. We're going to move to the bottom of the second, and we're going to take a break. At bat now for the Knights, number 4, Ben Agnew. He makes contact with that one. It's going to go to the second baseman. A short toss to the first baseman. He's going to be out. At bat now, first baseman, Derek Stouffer. I was going to go to the outside. 1 ball, no strikes. He makes contact with one. It's going to go foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. Thinks about swinging to that one. It goes low. 2 balls, 1 strike. Good control from Stouffer to not swing. Ground ball. It goes fair. It's rolling all the way back to the left fielder. He goes to make the throw. He's called safe at second base. Great double for Derek Stouffer. 1 out on the play. Knights have a runner in scoring position. At bat now, Ryan Ferris. He makes contact, line drive, bounces to the second baseman. They're going to make the toss to first. That's going to be 2 outs for the Knights as Stouffer progresses to third base. At bat now, Leonardo Jr. He swings, he makes contact. Easy catch from the pitcher on that line drive. That's going to be 3 outs for the Knights. We're going to take a break as we move to the top of the 3rd inning. Welcome back. We're at the top of the 3rd inning. Score 3-1. NC Wesleyan on top. They show bunt. It's going to be a strike. Good pitch from Jeff. That one's going to be cracked into the infield. Shortstop Seth Lloyd makes the throw. They got him at first. Great play from Seth Lloyd. Excellent throw. 1 out. Gets him on an off-speed pitch. That's 1 strike. Another great strike from Jeff Hill right down the middle. That one's going to go wide on the outside. That one's cracked. It's going out. Foul ball. Gets him to swing. Great strike from Jeff Hill. That's 2 outs. And Jeff Hill's 2nd K of the game. Gets him on another strike. Great pitch from Jeff Hill. That one just low. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one's off the dirt. 2 balls, 1 strike. That one's cracked high. It's going into right field. It's going to be foul. It's going to go out of the fence. 2 balls, 2 strikes is the count. 2 outs on the play. No runners on the bases. Jeff Hill really showing some excellent mental fortitude after walking a few people in the first 2 innings. Coming out looking like the all-star he is in this 3rd inning. Another crack into right field. Two balls, 2 strikes. That one goes just low. Full count. That one's cracked. Down to 3rd base. Leonardo tries to make it. It goes past him. They call it fair. Robley's going to pick up the ball and hold him at 2. Just barely made it past Leonardo Jr. Connor Robley was there to make the throw and keep him on first. At bat now, number 29, Elias for MC Wesleyan. 2 outs on the play. Great strike from Jeff Hill. Another great strike from Jeff Hill. No balls, 2 strikes on the count. One goes wide to the outside. Jeff trying to get him to swing, being up in the count. Barely on the outside of that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Barely high. Full count. That goes to the inside. They're going to call ball on that. Crowd not happy with that call. On bat now, number 5, Hayes. That one low on the outside. Catcher's going to go and talk with Hill. Batter has 1 hit in this inning, in this game, not in the inning. And 1 ground out. Here's the pitch. It's coming high into center field. Jones positions himself for the easy catch. That's 3 outs. We're going to take a break as we move to the bottom of the 3rd. All right, welcome to the bottom of the third. At bat, number 2, Bales. That one's going to go low. That one goes high. 2 balls, no strikes. Two balls, 1 strike. He swings. Big hit, goes into left field. Center fielder's going to make the catch. That's 1 out for the Knights. We're back at the top of the order. Robley steps into the box. He's got a hit in this game. That one goes high on the inside. That one goes high on the inside. Almost makes contact. Robley barely gets out of the way. There's a strike right down the middle there. 2 balls, 1 strike. Now goes to the outside. 3 balls, 1 strike. Connor ahead in the count. Connor cracks that one. It's going past the second baseman. It's coming into center field. He's going to turn and look. He might go 2. He's going to stay on 1. Great base hit for Connor Robley. At bat now, number 34, Seth Lloyd. He has a hit in this game as well, and an RBI. Robley tries to steal. He slides. He's safe. A great steal from Connor Robley to put us into scoring position. There's 1 out on the play. 1 ball, no strikes. Seth makes contact with that one. It's coming into right field. It's going to drop in front of the center fielder. The left fielder's going to scoop it up. He's going to turn to make the throw. There's a field error. Robley's going to score. Another great RBI from Seth Lloyd. 1 out on the play. The score now 3-2. NC Wesleyan on top. The Knights hot on their heels. At bat now, designated hitter Zach Gerston. They try to get Seth Lloyd at first. He's safe. That's the first strike for Zach. He gets a good look at it. They try to get Seth Lloyd again at first. That one goes low. They check to see if he swung. They say he's good. 1 ball, 1 strike is the count. That one goes on the inside. Called strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes for Zach Gearston. That one goes low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. He makes contact. It's going to go foul into right field. Makes contact with it late. That one goes low. Full count. Zach makes contact. It's going foul. Gearston showing some spirit in the box here. He swings. Line drive over the shortstop. It's going deep into center field. The left fielder scoops it up. He's going to hold Seth Lloyd at 2. Great base hit from Gearston. At bat now, number 23, Mason Jones. Knights have a runner on first and a runner on second. 1 out on the play. Coach brings the whole team in. They're going to take a timeout. All right, Mason Jones steps back into the box. That one goes low. 1 ball, no strikes. That one goes low again. 2 balls, no strikes. Jones showing some control, not swinging at that. They pulled the pitcher off the mound. Jones makes big contact with that one. It's coming into center field. Center fielder's going to make the catch. Seth Lloyd tags up. He runs. He's going to get to third. Two outs on the play. At bat now, number 4, Ben Agnew. Coach is talking to the umpire. Umpire's going to talk with the other umps on the field here. NC Wesleyan clearly didn't like something. Whatever the call was that he challenged, the umpires are going to say that it's going to remain the same. Ben steps back into the box as we resume play. Again, 2 outs on the play. Seth Lloyd on third. That one goes to the outside. Zach Kirsten on first. The score is 3-2. NC Wesleyan on top. He calls that one a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ben takes a golf shot on that one. It's going to roll past the second baseman. The Knights are going to tie the game up. Great base hit from Agnew. He chips his way to first base. Great RBI. But now Derek Stauffer. He hits him with the pitch. Bases loaded. So Ryan Ferris takes the box. He caught him right on the elbow. Stauffer's going to walk it off. Training team's going to come out and check on him. He got hit good right on the elbow. Looks like he's telling the team he's okay. Got a nice little stinger. We're going to resume play. Bases loaded. Ryan Ferris in the box. Clean count. It's a strike. Ryan, big hit. Gets popped up, goes into the right field. The ball is caught. That's going to take us to the top of the 4th inning. We're going to take a break. All right, welcome to the top of the 4th, folks. The score is tied at 3 after a great inning from the Knights. Jeff Hill back on the mound. Jeff Hill, 2 pitches onto the outside, 2 balls, no strikes. That one goes high on the inside. 3 balls, no strikes. Good strike on the inside from Jeff Hill. 3 balls, 1 strike. Sorry, that pitch was on the outside, not on the inside. Another good pitch down the middle. Forces him to swing. That's a foul ball. We got a full count. Jeff Hill with 2 Ks in this game. Gets him to swing. That's another K for Jeff Hill. He's got 3 now. Hill really dialing it in on the mound. Tries to get him with an off speed. 1 ball, no strikes. Gets him with a nice off-speed strike. Down low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Earns the heat. Barely catches the zone on that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ground goes foul. Count still 1-2. Knights have 1 out. Jeff strikes out another. That's back-to-back Ks for Jeff Hill. Jeff dialing it in. We've got 2 outs. He grounds that ball. It's going to go foul. One ball, 1 strike. That one popped up. It's going to go foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes is the count. 2 outs on the play. That one's going to go high to the outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. A dang near perfect inning for Jeff Hill with 3 Ks on the play. Gets us out of the top of the 4th. We're going to take a break as we move to the bottom. Welcome to the bottom of the 4th. Leonardo Jr. in the box. Volk on the mound. One strike. He makes contact. It's hit a ground ball. It's gone past the shortstop. Rolls up to the center fielder. Leonardo's going to look for two. He's not going to get it. He's going to stay on first. Great base hit from Leonardo Jr. How about now, number 2, Bales. That one goes high. They try to get Leonardo at first. He's going to be safe. Bales shows bunt. Leonardo's going to steal second on that. Slight field error from the catcher guarantees us second base. We've got a runner in scoring position. No outs. Count 2 balls, no strikes. He's going to make contact with it. It's going to go out. 2 balls, 1 strike is the count. That one's going to go low. 3 balls, 1 strike. Bales ahead in the count. He's a very patient hitter. They try to get Leonardo Jr. at second. Unsuccessful. He's called safe. That one's going to go high. He's going to take his base. No outs. Runners on first and second. Connor Robley comes to the box. The catcher goes to the mound to talk with Folk. We're going to resume play. He bunts it. Leonardo's going to go to 3. They're going to get him at first. He knocked his hat off. Sacrifice bunt to get Leonardo onto third base from Robley. At bat now, Seth Lloyd. 2 RBIs already in this game. 1 out on the play. Coach is coming to the mound. NC Wesleyan's going to take another timeout. All right, they are pulling Volk. They pull him for number 9, Drake Hobgood. He's going to take his warm-up pitches. All right, Hobgood is warmed up and ready to go. Seth Lloyd steps back into the box. Leonardo Jr. on third. Bales on second. One out on the play. He cracks it. He goes to second. They try to get him at first. They're going to, but Leonardo Jr. is going to score. That's a sacrifice RBI for Seth Lloyd. Oh, wait. Sacrifice RBI. We're going to go to 2 outs. The Knights take the lead for the first time this game. Score now 4-3. Knights on top. Sacrifice bunt from Robley puts Leonardo on third, and a sacrifice hit from Seth Lloyd is going to get us a score. At bat now, Zach Gearston. That one inside, tags the zone, 1 strike on the count. That one goes low. Bale's taking a very aggressive leadoff on this. That one's going to go low. Count 2 balls, 1 strike. Zach Gearston's going to smack it down. They're going to look for the play at first. They're going to get it. That's going to get NC Weldon out of that inning. Score 4-3 as we move to the top of the 5th. We're going to take a break. All right, we're at the top of the 5th. Jeff Hill back on the mound. He's got 5 Ks on the day. That one's going to go a little high. That one's going to go to first base. Gearston's going to beat him in the foot race. That's 1 out. Knights defense coming alive in these last 2 innings. Coach calls the outfield in a little bit. Pitch goes high. That one goes high on the inside. 2 balls, no strikes. Good strike from Jeff Hill. 2 balls, 1 strike. He evens out the count. Another good strike from Jeff Hill. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one's going to go high, full count. That one's going to be a ground ball. Seth Lloyd picks up the ball. Easy throw out at first. Two outs now for the Knights here in the top of the 5th. Jeff Hill changed strategies in the top of the 3rd, and it is really paying off for the Knights. They show bunt. They're going to get him looking. That's a strike. That one goes just high. They're going to call it a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one goes low. 2 balls, 1 strike. Count even. That one just barely outside of the zone on the top of it. It's going to be 3 balls, 1 strike. That's going to be a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. That one's going to be a foul. He barely tags it. Hill almost gets him swinging. Jeff gets him swinging. He takes his 6K of the game. Another 3 up, 3 down inning for the Knights as we move to the bottom of the 5th. We're going to take a break. Welcome to the bottom of the fifth. At bat now, Mason Jones. Hobgood almost makes contact with him. Mason Jones barely gets out of the way. 2 balls, no strikes. He's going to foul that one into his ankles. 2 balls, 1 strike. That one's into the ground. 3 balls, 1 strike. Catcher's going to go and have a chat with him. Looks like that ump might have got hit with that ball. They're going to check on him. Looks like they're going to give him some water. It is getting hot out here, folks. All right, umpire looks good. Robley steps back into the box. They're going to call that strike. Not Robley. Jones steps back in the box. Full count, 3-2. That one's going to go high on the inside. Jones is going to take the walk. At bat now, number 4, Ben Agnew. Ben makes contact. It's going to go foul. No balls, 1 strike. They're going to try and get Jones at first. He's safe. Jones thinks about stealing. That's going to be a ball on the outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one goes down the middle. 1 ball, 2 strikes is the count. They're going to check him. They're going to say he's good. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ben makes contact, ground ball to third baseman. They look to make the... They drop the ball on a field error. Jones is going to get to second base. They're saying Jones is out. On the drop ball, Jones is out. Agnew does get on base. At bat now, Stauffer. Stauffer makes big contact with that one. It's going deep into left field. It's gone. They called it foul. It barely goes foul on the other side of the pole. Big hit from Stauffer. He makes big contact again. It comes deep into center field. The left fielder's going to make the catch. Agnew's going to run back to first. That's 2 outs for NC Wesleyan. At bat now, number 15, Ryan Ferris. It's on the outside. Ferris makes big contact. He goes into right field. Right fielder makes a run for it. It's going to drop in front of him. Agnew is running. He's going to turn, maybe look for home. He's going to stay on third. Great double from Ryan Ferris. Runners on second and on third. Leonardo Jr. takes the box. Two outs on the inning. I'm just going to go high on the inside. Leonardo makes contact. It goes into right field. It's going to go foul. 1 ball, 1 strike is the count. Makes contact. It's a big pop fly going into left field. It is caught. We're going to move to the top of the 6th inning. The score is 4-3. Knights on top. We're going to take a break. Welcome to the top of the 6th inning. We've got a new pitcher on the mound, Brady Steelman, number 21. That one just barely goes on the outside. Two balls, no strikes, the count. Three balls, no strikes. That one just barely outside of the zone. That's going to be a walk. They show bunt. They're going to get a strike. They try to get the guy on first. There's going to be a field error. He's going to go for 3. Big throw. They're going to call him safe. Almost got him on third. On the field there, NC Wesleyan's going to get 2 bases on that. Big contact. It's going to go foul. Good inside strike from Steelman. That's going to be 3 strikes. 1 out on the play. Great K from Steelman. That's going to be a grounder. It's going to go to the second baseman. That's going to be a foot race for first. They're going to get him. That's 2 outs. Sacrifice out from NC Wesleyan. They're going to tie the game at 4. 2 outs on the play. Now bat now, number 5, Hayes. Tries to get him on an off speed. 2 balls, no strikes on the count. He makes contact. It's going deep into right field. It's going to be a foul ball. My apologies. That is not Hayes at bat. That is number 29, Brown at bat. 2 balls, 1 strike is the count as he gets back into the box. I'm just going to go low to the inside. 3 balls, 1 strike on the count. Ground ball goes foul. Full count. The ball's going to go high. He's going to walk. About number 13, Nance. 2 outs on the play. They try to get him at first. He's going to be safe. They try to get him again. He's safe. That one's going to be just low. Barely misses the zone. 1 ball, no strikes. They're stealing 2. The throw. He's going to be safe. One ball, 1 strike. Ground ball. Goes to the Seth Floyd with the throw at first. That's going to be 3 outs. We're going to move to the bottom of the 6th, tied at 4s. We're going to take a break. Welcome to the bottom of the 6. At bat number 2, Bales. That one's going to go to the inside. He makes contact. It's going deep into left field. The left fielder's going to make the catch. That's 1 out. At bat now, top of the lineup, Connor Obley. Connor Obley's got 2 hits in this game. Big pop fly into right field. Number 6 lines up for the catch. He's going to make it. That's 2 outs. At bat now, number 34, Seth Lloyd. That one's going to go high. That one's going to go to the inside. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs on the play from the Knights. Seth Lloyd makes contact. It's going to be a line drive into left field. The left fielder's going to pick it up. Seth Lloyd looks for 2. They're going to hold him at 1. Good base hit from Seth Lloyd. At bat now, number 22, Zach Gearston. That goes to the inside. Gearston swings on that one. He's going to just miss it. 1 ball, 1 strike. Gearston's going to miss again. Just barely. Count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. He's going to get Gearston to swing. That's 3 outs. We're going to move to the top of the 7th, but we're going to take a break first. Welcome to the top of the 7th, folks. On the mound, number 21, Steelman. Throws that one to the inside. Now it goes high into the outside. 2 balls, no strikes on the count. That one goes high. 3 balls, no strikes. Good strike from Brady Steelman. 3 balls, 1 strike. He calls that a strike. It's going to be a full count. He tags the inside zone. That's going to be a ground ball. Bales is going to make the scoop, and the throw is made. Good out from the Knights. That's 1 out. They bunt. Steelman's going to hold him on first. A well-placed bunt is going to lead to a base hit. 1 out on the play, 1 runner on first. It's going to be a low throw. Ground ball goes past the first baseman. They're going to call foul. 1 ball, 1 strike is the count. They show bunt. The ball goes into the dirt. NC Wesleyan's going to get a free base on that. 2 balls, 1 strike. Low and on the inside. 3 balls, 1 strike. Ball 4. Batter's going to take his base. One out on the play. Coach is going to come to the mound. They're going to have a chat. They're going to pull Stillman. Carson Bybee is going to take the mount. Bybee's going to take his warm-up pitches. All right. Bobby's going to take one more warm-up pitch. We're going to resume some play. One out, runners on second and first. That one's going to go to the outside. That one's cracked into left field. Robley's going to grab it. They're going to look at 3. They're going to hold him there. Bases loaded. NC Wesleyan's going to pull the runners in. That one's high on the inside. They show bunt. Pop fly. They're going to get the tag out. Easy out for the Knights. Bases loaded. 2 outs on the play. They try to get a sacrifice bunt. It backfires on him. Good pitch, just barely on the outside of the zone from Carson Bybee. 1 ball, no strikes. That's going to be a correct foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. Great strike from Carson Bybee. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Tags the bottom of the zone. That one's hit. It goes strike. It goes foul. That one's on the inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one's hit. It goes into right field. Agnew puts on the gas. It's going to drop foul right in front of him. Two balls, 2 strikes, still to count. Bases loaded, still 2 outs on the play. Carson's going to hit him. That's going to be a run for the NC Wesleyan. Score now 5-4, NC Wesleyan on top. Two outs still on the play. Bases loaded. That one's going to be hit into center field. Mason Jones making the run. Diving catch from Mason Jones. Gets the Knights out of the inning. What a great catch from Jones. We're going to move to the bottom of the 7th. We're going to take a break. Welcome to the bottom of the seventh inning, folks. In the box now, number 23, Mason Jones. He's going to ground that ball. It goes to the pitcher. The pitcher's going to be a foot race. It's short toss to the first baseman. It's going to get Mason Jones out. At bat now, number 4, Ben Agnew. Ben makes contact. High fly ball to left field. The left fielder's going to make the catch. That's 2 outs for the Knights. At bat now, number 8, Derek Stouffer. That one goes to the outside. It's going to be 1 ball, no strikes. That one's going to go on the inside. 2 balls, no strikes. He looks for it. 2 balls, 1 strike. That one goes inside. Bounces off of his leg. That's going to be a hit pitch. 2 outs for the Knights. Stauffer is going to take first base. At bat now, number 15, Ryan Ferris. They're going to check and see if he swung. They called a strike. That was going to go low. They're going to try and throw him out at first. He's safe. Quick free from Stouffer. Keeps the inning alive. Ryan smacks a ground ball. They're going to call him out. We're going to take a break as we move to the top of the 8th inning. Score 5-4, NC Wesleyan on top. Welcome to the top of the 8th inning, folks. Carson Bybee on the mound. Score 5-4. NC Wesleyan on top. Big hit goes foul. That one goes just to the outside. Nice. Bybee gets him to swing. That's 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one's hit deep into center field. Jones running for it. That is a 1-run homer from number 29, Brown, as he clears the fence. The score is now 6-4. NC Wesleyan on top. That one's high on the inside. That's going to be a foul ball. They're going to say hit his body first. That's going to be a walk from Carson Bybee. Coach is going to take a minute and talk with his pitcher. Okay, he's cleared his head. Foul ball. Carson gets him to swing. 2 strikes. Catcher holds the runner on first. That one's going to go into the dirt. NC Wesleyan's going to get a free base on that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes. He makes contact. It's going deep into right field. Ben Agnew's going to make the catch. That's going to be the first out of the inning. The Knights have 1 out. NC Wesleyan has a runner in scoring position on second base. That one's hit foul. Another foul ball. Off-speed pitch makes him hit it early. 2 strikes, no balls. Barely on the outside of the strike zone. 1 ball, 2 strikes is the count. He's going to make contact. It's going to go right in field. Bibby's going to scoop it up. NC Wesleyan won't score on the hit. Big throw from Ben. Holds it, the runner on third base. 1 out, still on the play. Carson with a nice fastball. Gets him on an off speed, 2 strikes. Ground ball goes to first. Goes right past the first baseman. Oh, they're going to call foul. 2 strikes on the count. No balls. Carson gets him looking. That's Bybee's first K of the game. 2 outs now on the play. Gets a nice strike. It's a good-looking fastball from Carson. They show bunt. They're going to. They're going to get the out at first. Great play from Carson Bybee. It's going to take us to the bottom of the 8th, and we're going to take a break. All right, welcome to the bottom of the 8th. At bat now, Leonardo Jr. Score 6-4, NC Wesleyan on top. The Knights bats have been hot this game. Strike 1. He's going to hit him. At bat now, Bales. Bales has been making good contact with the ball this game, just hasn't been able to get it to drop. That one's going to go to the outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one's going to be on the inside, tags the zone. 1 ball, 2 strikes is the count. Catcher's going to frame that one nicely. Bales is going to get called out on strike 3. At bat now, top of the lineup, Connor Robley. Another strike. Hobgood for NC Wesleyan seems to have turned up the speed this inning. That one's going to be called strike. Barely tags the bottom corner of the zone. That one's going to be in the dirt. 1 ball, 2 strikes is the count. 1 out on the play. Leonardo Jr. on first base. Here's the pitch. Robley makes contact. It's going to go right over the shortstop's head. That's going to be a base hit for Connor Robley. That's his 3rd hit of the game. At bat now, number 34, Seth Lloyd. Coach comes to the mound. Seth Lloyd, the man at bat, has 3 hits in this game, 2 RBIs, and 1 sac RBI. There's 1 out on the play. 2 runners on the base. Seth Lloyd's going to do a ground ball. It's going to go past the second baseman. Leonardo Jr. is going to turn. He's rounding. He's looking for home. He's going to slide. The call is safe. Leonardo Jr. scores on a base hit from Seth Lloyd, his 4th RBI. The score now 6-5. NC Wesleyan still on top, but the Knights once again nipping at their heels. At bat now, designated hitter number 22, Zach Gerston. Coach is going to come out and talk to Hobgood again. Looks like they're going to pull Hobgood. They pull Hobgood. We're going to have some warm-up pitches. Pitching for NC Wesleyan is number 4, Jackson Pavone. All right, warm-up pitches are over. Gearston steps back into the box. 1 out on the inning. Runners on third and first for the Knights. They try to get Seth at first. He's safe. Count still clean. Zach took a good look on it. He just barely misses the ball. That one's going to go low. 1 ball, 1 strike is the count. They try to get Lloyd at first again. He's safe. NC Wesleyan trying to catch the Knights sleeping on base. Unsuccessfully so far. That's going to go low. Lloyd's going to take a base on that one. Great call from the base coach to send him. The count's going to be 2 balls, 1 strike. Both runners in scoring position for the Knights. That one's going to be on the inside. 3 balls, 1 strike. They're going to call that one strike. Full count for Gearston. That's going to be a ball. Gearson's going to take his base. Bases loaded as Mason Jones steps into the box. One ball. Mason Jones makes contact. It goes past the third baseman. We're going to get a run in. Excellent base hit from Jones. His first of the day. An RBI for him. Bases are still loaded as Agnew takes the box. The game is now tied here at the bottom of the 8th. Still one out on the play. That one goes low. Count, 1 ball, no strikes for Agnew. That one's going to be an inside strike. Agnew makes contact. It's going to be foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out on the play. Agnew makes contact. Ground ball goes past the second baseman. Agnew's going to get 1, 2. They're going to send Mason Jones. No, they're going to keep him there. That's 2 runs for the Knights. An excellent base hit. 2 RBIs for Agnew. That's going to take the score 6-8. Knights on top for the second time this game. The Bats have come alive here in the bottom of the 8th, folks. At bat now, number 8, Garrett Stauffer. Garrett put one over the fence earlier today. That one pops high. The first baseman doesn't make the catch, but it is foul. Knights have runners on first and on third. A nice line drive right in between the second baseman and the shortstop. Agnew's going to look for 2. He does not take it. Another base hit. RBI for Stauffer. The Knights are taking a nice lead here in the bottom of the 8th. At bat now, number 15, Ryan Ferris. Agnew in scoring position. Stauffer on first base. Coach is going to come out and talk to his pitcher. NC Wesleyan brings in a new pitcher, number 47. He's taking his warm-up pitches. Back in the box, Ryan Ferris. Runners on first and second. 1 out still on the play. That one just barely tagged the outside of the strike zone. Oh, it got called ball. My apologies. 1 ball, no strikes. That one goes low. It's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ryan reaches, slides. They're going to call him safe. Agnew gets to the bag. We've got runners on third and runners on second again. One ball, 2 strikes for Ferris. He's going to swing, make contact. It's going to be called foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes, still the count. They're going to get him swinging. At bat now, Leonardo Jr. That's 1 strike for Leonardo Jr. 2 outs now on the play. That ball had some heat on it. Leonardo just barely misses it. Leonardo makes contact. 2 strikes, no balls. He's going to smash a ground ball. Goes past the third baseman. Stouffer's going to turn. He's going to score. That's a 2-run RBI for Leonardo Jr. The score is now 6-11. Knights clearly on top. Excellent hit from Leonardo Jr. Bales makes contact. It goes foul. That one's going to be on the outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bales, another foul ball. He's battling in there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 outs on the play. Knights have Leonardo Jr. on first base. That one's going to be high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one's going to be low on the outside. They call it a strike. That's going to be 3 outs. The Knights on top this inning with 11-6. We're going to take a break. All right, folks, here we are, top of the 9th inning on the first game of our doubleheader. Carson Bybee on the mound. That one goes inside. Good strike from Carson Bybee. 1 ball, 1 strike is the count. Gets him to foul ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ground ball. Stoffer's going to lock him down. It's a foot race to the first base. They got him. Great move from Carson Bybee to get to first base. Way to smack it down, Stoffer. Excellent play from the Knights. That's 1 out. Contact. It's going to go foul. 1 ball, 1 strike's the count. That one goes low. 2 balls, 1 strike. That one's going to be on the inside. 3 balls, 1 strike is the count. That one's going to go on the outside. Ball 4. That was just barely low. Carson gets him on a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one just high. 2 balls, 1 strike is the count. That one's popped up. It's going to go foul. Count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one's cracked. It's going high into right field. Bales makes the move. He sees the ball. Excellent catch. Great vision from the second baseman. 2 outs now on the play. Foul ball. That one's cracked. Foul ball. 2 strikes now on the count. That one goes to the dirt. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Oh, it bounces off the catcher's chest piece. They're going to get a base on that. NC Wesleyan now has a runner in scoring position. Count 2 balls, 2 strikes. There are 2 outs on the play. That one's cracked into left field. It's going to go foul. Count still 2-2. The pitch, the swing, it goes fair into right field. NC Wesleyan is going to score on that hit. Score now 7-11. Knights still on top. 2 outs on the play. That one's hit deep. It's going, it's going. It's gone. That's going to be a 2-run home run for NC Wesleyan. Score now 9-11. Carson gets a strike on him. That one just barely high. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one just barely low. 2 balls, 1 strike. Carson gets him to swing. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ground ball goes to Bales. The easy throw to first. That's going to be game 1 of our doubleheader. The Knights take it 11-9 off of an electric 8th inning. We're going to take a break as we go between games. We'll see you guys back here in about 30 minutes.